Hello students, today we will be discussing about yet another poetry from class 10 named Amanda. Okay, so in this poetry I will be giving you a brief knowledge about what it is trying to say and also the uses of poetic devices, the rhyme scheme, everything, right? Okay, so let's start. Don't bite your nails, Amanda. Don't hunch your shoulders, Amanda. Stop that slouching and sit up straight, Amanda. Now, in the first paragraph, Amanda is being called out by one character. The character is mother. उसकी मम्मी उसे बुला रही है. She is giving her some some advices, or she's giving her, you can say she's giving her some orders, right? So basically the entire poetry is revolving around one character, and the name of that character is Amanda. Clear? So there is two character that you will be knowing in this poetry, that is Amanda and her mother, who is giving her stern advice, stern orders. Now she's a child, okay? Amanda is a child who is basically in a very tight spot. Her mother, she keeps on nagging about every single thing. Do this, don't do that. ये करना है, वो नहीं करना है. She keeps on giving her orders. She keeps on giving her stern advices, which she doesn't really enjoys. Alright, so there is a frequent interference which makes her extremely sad. She is deprived of her own freedom. She wants to break free from all restrictions that her mother creates. Alright, okay, so the next stanza, we will see that there is a languid, emerald sea where the sole inhabitant is me, a mermaid drifting blissfully. Now in the second stanza, what we see is a imaginative world, an imagination, जो brackets में दिया गया है. This bracket, ये brackets में इसीलिए दिया गया है because this is not part of the conversation between Amanda and her mother. It is just one imagination, an illusion that Amanda is in right now. So she is imagining herself as a mermaid, right? As a mermaid, जो कहाँ रहती है? The Emerald Sea में रहती है, which is very languid. What is languid? यहाँ पे symbolism का use किया गया है. Emerald Sea को languid कहा गया है. Languid मतलब that is very gentle. Waves जो है मतलब समुंदर की जो लहरें है वो बहुत gentle है, बहुत weak है, fragile है. Alright, so she's imagining herself as an inhabitant of the sea, where she is the sole one, nobody else is with her. She is the only one who is living in the sea, and she's drifting blissfully, happily, तैर रही है, मज़े में रहती है वहाँ पे. So why is she imagining this? That's the question. She's imagining this because she was really tired of the frequent interference that her mother does in her life. I mean, the repetition of all the orders, and she was left in a very tight spot. All right, so she wanted to break free from all this restriction. So she kind of she started imagining herself living in an altogether different world. Alright, so the next one is, did you finish your homework, Amanda? Did you tidy your room, Amanda? I thought I told you to clean your shoes, Amanda. So again, second stanza में हम लोग को ये देखने को मिल रहा है कि she is again giving her orders. She is asking her question frequently. ये किया क्या, वो किया क्या, आपने homework complete किया क्या, have you tidied up your room, have you cleaned your shoes? I mean, she even doesn't, it seemed like she doesn't even let her breathe or do her own stuffs by herself. She keeps on asking questions, she keeps on asking, she keeps on shooting orders to her repeatedly. So that was what making the protagonist Amanda very upset. Alright, now again, ऑन द फोर्थ स्टेंजा जो कि ये है, इस पे हम लोग को देखने को मिल रहा है कि ये फिर से इमेजिन कर रही है एन ऑल टुगेदर डिफरेंट वर्ल्ड. आई एम एन orphan roaming the street. I pattern soft dust with my hushed bare feet. The silence is golden, the freedom is sweet. इसमें क्या है कि ये फिर से इमेजिन कर रही है कि अगर वो एक orphan होती, if she was born an orphan, she would definitely, have enjoyed her own life. I mean, no father, no mother, nobody would be, taking care of her. Nobody would be asking her to do this, to do that. Basically, she was, feeling very controlled in the environment she was living in. So as an orphan, she would be roaming free in the streets, right? She would be enjoying the environment she was in. अब नंगे पाँव वो चलती, फिर वो मतलब सैंड के ऊपर जब चलती है, she feel very very hush, she feel very poised and calm. Alright, the silence is golden, the freedom is sweet. मतलब silence को उसने golden कहा गया है क्योंकि वहाँ पे उसकी मम्मी की आवाज़ नहीं आ रही होती है तब तक, जो एकदम सुनहरा हो जाता है, which becomes very ornamental for her. The freedom is sweet, the freedom that she will be enjoying as an orphan would be very sweet to her, because right now she is not an orphan. Her mother stays with her and she is controlling her in a lot of different way. Now she wants to forget all the pain, okay? She wants to forget all the pain. She dreams about becoming a mermaid, and the poet also mentioned a particular sea here where she desired to live freely as a mermaid. The sea also is named as Languid, Emerald Sea, and she fancies becoming the inhabitant of the sea. Now she's so upset that she thinks even an orphan has more freedom, as I have already explained here. Now don't eat that chocolate, Amanda. Remember your acne, Amanda. Will you please look at me when I'm speaking to you, Amanda? Again there is a repetition of the same orders. तुमने क्या चॉकलेट खाया? अगर चॉकलेट खाया तो एक्ने हो जाएंगे तुमको, मत खाना, नहीं खाना है. Will you please look at me when I'm speaking to you, Amanda? The constant nagging that her mother was creating for the poor kid, it was too much for her to even, bear. All right, she feels very upset. To sum up, she was not at all happy with the life she was living in. She wanted to stay isolated and live a very happy and a quiet life. Now, again, in this paragraph, the same thing is happening. उसका मम्मी ही बातें कर रही है. यहाँ पे अमेंडा का कोई भी नरेशन हम लोग को दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है. All we can see is the imaginative world she is living in, which somehow portrays that she is not at all happy with her mother. Now again in here, she goes back, slips back to the imaginative world, to the illusion. I am a Rapunzel, I don't care. Life in a tower is tranquil and rare. I'll certainly never let down my bright hair. Now, Rapunzel का कहानी आप सबको पता होगा. Rapunzel was a princess जो एक टावर, लंबी सी टावर पे she was isolated for years and years, right? She was not social, she didn't meet anyone, कोई दोस्त नहीं था, कोई friends नहीं था उनका. So she also wanted to become like a Rapunzel, because she wanted to stay isolated. Rapunzel in a tower, where her mother snatched off all her privacy. All right, so she wanted to become this particular princess. Now stop that sulking at once, Amanda. You are so moody, Amanda. Anyone would think I nagged at you, Amanda. Now the mother, she's trying to justify her actions, right? कि ये मुंह लटकाना बंद करो, moody बहुत हो रही हो तुम. You are getting too much. Your moods is becoming too bipolar. And anybody would think that I am controlling you, I'm a control freak, I'm nagging at you. Stop doing that, because nothing like that is happening. So the mother was trying to justify her actions, right? So that is the end of the poetry here. So here what will we see? यहाँ पे अगर आप देख रहे हो ऊपर के हिस्से को, every child feels that she or he is controlled and instructed not to do one thing or the other. you too may feel your freedom is curtailed. Now, हमारे parents हम लोग को हमेशा control करते हैं. I agree, right? वो हम लोग को control करते हैं. Why? For the benefit of our own. They do it so that we are safe. They do it so that we learn all the good manners, all the good etiquettes. So they do it for our own good, right? But sometimes it gets over the board. That we cannot deny. The same thing is happening with Amanda in this poetry. She is being too much controlled by her mother, which she is not liking at all. All she wants is a little bit of freedom of her own. Okay.